The cemetery itself represents a promise from our republic, our nation, to the people, to the families, that will take care of these veterans and their legacy and their contributions forever. In the Baltimore area, Loudon Park National Cemetery was the first, but when that failed, circumstance had to come about, had to be created for the government to acquire this land, and they did, and they acquired this property from the Randall family in 1936, and then they hired landscape architects, right, to come in and actually plan it. It takes an incredible amount of work. When they design the landscaping, they can only use, things that are native, trees, flowers, shrubbery that are native to that state. I think a lot of Americans don't know that. I mean, so the cemetery becomes like a museum, a shrine of the state itself, of that local culture. You'll find every national cemetery is a cross-section of the people from that area. And so what Baltimore National Cemetery shows you is Baltimore history. But instead of battles or unit names or treaties or political leaders, what this kind of history does, it gives you a chance to connect with people who may have lived on your street or a block away, or may have graduated from the same high school as you 20 years ago. This cemetery is a little unusual in the fact that they decided to keep the house. They restored the house. They actually moved the house, because for a cemetery it doesn't have to be at the center of the property anymore. But they kept the integrity of the house, and that's what makes the lodge distinct as opposed to other lodges and other national cemeteries. What I like about this particular site is that it recognizes that it's not just a national cemetery, but it's a Baltimore cemetery. And so by keeping that original structure, it pays respect to the heritage of this city and the families that made it. So just as a veteran, I feel so connected, because as I walk around and I look at the headstones, everybody, all these people were veterans. They all wore the uniform. You see specialists, you see sergeants, you see colonels. What better representation of local history is there than looking at what the veterans from that town have done? And everybody's been a veteran. All kinds of Americans have been a veteran. All kinds of immigrants have been veterans. And so veterans history is just American history in every way. So I love learning. I love learning human stories, and then to be able to connect them to what other people have experienced. It's like being a movie producer. It's like arranging for them to tell this story that they didn't even think of before, and put all the pieces in place to make sure that these things happen and that the word gets out there. And it's about these veterans, these brothers and sisters of mine from all periods of American history.